Welcome everyone to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore.
What up, T?
The Dallas Cowboys and the Baltimore Ravens. The loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And we're off from Baltimore.
I got enough of my best movement.
This will be a touchdown. We're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
Back in the day, he put I remember when he was playing that today, he put his room and started to do it better. He was down to his time, everything. Another thing was that he was bad, he was worse than the and just said that he would go out and put a lot of windows, but he just get off the school district. But now he's going up to against the private bitch, and he got a ready from the world. I gotta see people that didn't like them at the job saying, how far down on the song, man, this was amazing. This was amazing. This was amazing. This was amazing. Now we gotta touch the ball game up for me. Better than only God that's coming after good for me. He got striped in his home with finesse. And all that mess. But I remember when he first started to rock and tried to get this job in the record shop. He was in it to win it. But the worst one that said something was believe, but it will help for it. Now my touchdown still flying on and on to the right tricks.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10.
I'm putting here on the and who is making dollars on my other fight straight. You know, the same record shop before, and the fight for.
Tell me this, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock him out.
Martin lost of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. This will be put in enemy territory now at 46. 20 yards out of the play, move the chains.
I can assure you of one thing. Terry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script it any better.
First and 10 now from 46.
Now, back in the game, sound and
first down, here's Dak. Made the throw pass, he was getting hit rock, and it's incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and now it's 2nd down. Throwing again is Dak. This one will not come in, that's incomplete. Testing this coverage on the opening drive, but it's holding up so far. Down.
I don't think there's any question about it. You could see right from the jump here the emphasis of his coaching staff. Active with their hands, not just running. All these guys are flying around and so actively
We're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Just all levels of the secondary. They hit up there.
Yeah, it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answer the call that time.
Oh, man, it's so hard to complete a pass nowadays. Shit!
Even the best receivers, they have occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen on one of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. Maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the pocket protection run, but their first play winds up going backwards.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in a locker room and in the huddle is you can be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Lamar now from the gun. Chased out to his right. As his man is Andre Hopkins. And they make the tackle at the 38. 13-yard pickup there. And that's going to be a Baltimore first. Moves it bounds for him last route at the 38.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted. And he got it right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
He's trying moving partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Mitchell gets it from the gun. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. It's Tyron Luke now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Ravens will jump back to a 7-0 lead. Set up, here's Luke to kick it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10. Dak now from the gun. And this is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. About 29 yards on 1st down. That'll set him up with a fresh set of downs. And just like that, he's on the board. Not a minute too soon, partner. They needed him to start connecting as soon as possible.
Kate, they've not disguised what they wanted. The passing game has been just really prevalent. The numbers have been called. Yeah. But finally, as you said, their first completion.
He's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that'll be good for Dallas, 1st down. Looking out of the gun, it's Prescott. Here's one caught by C.D. Lamb. He's tackled there, so a nice start to a new set of downs, but let's see if they keep it. Let's examine this flag. So now that we've sorted that flag out, we've arrived at the end of the first. 7-0 is our score. Back to the bank in just a moment. So the penalty backs him up. Here's 1st and 20. Prescott here from the gun. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand-in-hand here in the 1st half. And if you really trace back to the same root cause of inability to consistently find or exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Throwing again, Prescott. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Another throw for Prescott. Moves into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Nate Wiggins has got it. And the Ravens get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
Offense in the hurry up here. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. It's made by Keaton Mitchell. Let me get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
This time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Offensive line fast. He's got a man in motion. Flowers will go in motion left. Jackson now on 3rd. He didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete. So they're going to be facing 4th down coming up. Well, they've been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right? I look at it through those optics so much, but it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
The offense is not coming off this field. They're trying it on 4th and 7. Man in motion here. 4th down, here's Jackson. Great man on this lance. I don't think he got to the marker. Looked a little short. And yep, indeed, he's marked short. This is a turnover on downs. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Got to work after throwing the pin. Short pass brought in. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Into Williams from the gun. On in to get away from that tackle. Good work on the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. So now here's 3rd and 5. From the gun is Prescott. That's Ferguson. He brings it in. And he's taken down directly on that 33-yard line. The Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running. 1st and 10. Here's Prescott. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. All set. 1st and 10. Down to the air here. And in he goes for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys earn the chance to tie before halftime. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every round, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with. I think of the receivers, they got a man on the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, he'll look for it.
We've got a timeout game now as they send this away. Sheen Ali on the return. And that's going to send them up just beyond their own 20. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Now Jackson off the play action. It's caught left side by Mitchell. And this one does not go far.
Sure showed off some mobility on that one. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Downfield, it's Bateman. This is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. So 20 yards on that play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. Play action. Here's Jackson. Escapes the pocket. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
And again, it's Jackson. He pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 1st down, 42. Lamar off the play fake. And it's intercepted. And the Cowboys make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover on the final moments of the half. And just like that, a really good drive taken away with INT.
Sure was a lot of promise on that series, right? That's a small silver lining for them at the very least, but probably won't be much comfort now. And it's going to feel even worse when this quarterback watches the tape tomorrow.
Back to throw. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. James Pickett is the intended target. 2nd down coming up.
This quarterback gets out of the pocket genuinely and throwing toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Side relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Looking to throw. On the move. Fires on the fastball, not connected. Ball's incomplete. No time remaining in our 1st half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Mark and I will be back right after this. With a deciding moment will come. We're underway in the 2nd half of a deadlock game. Return coming here from the 12. He's been down just inside the 25. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Running right with Mitchell. And all we can do is get back to the line on that effort. So no gain on 1st down. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Again, this is Mitchell. Defender gets him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. Now, the extra blocking sure did spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Air it out on 3rd. Buys time. right, heading into the locker rooms. And already we have the first big play of half number 2 with that INT.
Yeah, not just the first big play, maybe the first separating play here, Kate. There's always a moment in the second half, especially when one of these teams makes any play, right? In a circle, that too is the defining play of the half. We may just have witnessed it right there.
First down run, now 0-0. Here's second and 10.
It's suicide.
Third down run with Blue. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work on the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
That's a run to go home on the stat sheet. If you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger gap in the future.
That's the one you find to be fed home.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Hold on for him here. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
This defense, they got a plan. They've done an excellent job executing. Instead of a main character, they reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Fourth down and 9, and look at this. The offense is still out there. He'll throw it. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. Picked off by Malachi Starks.
You know what? With yet another interception, no one in my
Mr. Reed, Mr. Reed.
just run it.
To have a vehicle that stay up on our internet was a mix. It's like the players are saying it's fun. People plastic, people are swinging on moments. People have to translate forward.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Now again, right side to Mitchell. The drive starts out small. Just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the outcome that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the gun, Jackson. It's a swing and miss. This is brought to a stop up at 4-yard line there. Offense up to the line fast. First down, here's Lamar. That's with right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
He beams one, deep right side. Wide open, downfield, got it. He does it, touchdown Baltimore. The Ravens pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can. On a handoff, pin-off, pass, it really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch. He can do his damage. Big time.
Luke takes on the extra point. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap and give to Blue. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
More often than not, it's a passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offensive confidence.
It's another crossing route. Gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop it. It's a 29-yard gain. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
From a great throw to a nice rifle catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
This is the end of the 3rd quarter. The Cowboys have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Blue. And he gets this down to the 22 before being stopped. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. Draw play. This is Williams. That 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard.
Some positive yards here, just as important. Mixing up that play calling. And you could very well be setting up the defense for a big play later.
The Ravens bringing out an extra defensive back on this 3rd down play. Looking to throw. Holding by Lamb right side. This is going to be short. Quick stop by the defense. Bring up 4th down. Desperation time here. He's on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
The pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet. Gives his own defense a little time to rest. He gives the offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. And this is going to be incomplete in the end zone. End of the ball right there. We're going to regroup for 2nd down.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem, there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
That's complete. It's Javonte Williams. Looks like he went out of bounds right at the 7-yard line.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular. The back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Back to throw it. Pitch made. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys now trail by just a point into 4. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, though, the makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. Kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. up. They're all set to send her away. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
What's up, man? No, I talked to him.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Yep.
Mitchell in the middle. He's up to the races. At the 20. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens have taken the lead late. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win the ball game.
You can almost feel them saying, hey, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplish their goal. You do have to ask the question. They leave too much time on the clock. Stay tuned.
Yeah.
Chooses to bring this one out.
Oh, okay.
He's stopping Ron as he gets up past the 15. Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. This is thrown towards the defender instead. And he's the one who makes a play on the football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on 1st down. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Setting up to pass. And they got there in time. He's taken down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Well, even the toughest in the league to catch can still be caught at times. It just takes a defense that's determined and relentless. And the real big key, you get that split second, and you got to take advantage of that opportunity. Defense just did.
Now to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Nate Wiggins has got it.
Ron Mittman, I got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. But there's his 3rd strike. And no, it's not baseball, but he definitely has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Give to Mitchell, running left. And he will carry this across with a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
On the offense staying out there, Brock. They're trying for 2. All right, they're going to throw for it. Step to his right. And this is close. So a couple more in this lead they've got here in the 4. Well, not the way they drew it up, partner, but when it works, who cares? They didn't defend the check down throw, and it's open for 2.
I can still remember one of my first red zone days way back when. Touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. Now, I know it's not a touchdown, but this check down, well, it was a valuable 2 points.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. 1st down, here's Dak. Buying some time right. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws down that should have been picked on, partner. As he continues making risky decisions with the football. again is down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Throwing now. And it out right. Skips it short of his man. That brings up fourth down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into a zone read option. You've got a couple choices. Keep it yourself, try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. And that's going to wind up incomplete as that game doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in four-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Pass it here. Exactly what they needed.
Okay, that's not from the first time. You've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one was probably his job.
Alright, working from the gun to Suggs. First and 10. Dak now from the gun.
Hey, my man. Off a drum. Celebrate. 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 Oh, sit down. Sit down. Tell another battle with me. I'm in sex with another boss hero. If I'm middle in the hero, that did another. Maybe it has to be part of those project movies designed for one. I was in practice just like Tylenol, and they know it. But I was fighting off the bottom front, penetrating the front, when you look it out, you don't like the front. I put the bottom like these. Come on, like two, the trade, one factor, two, everyone, chaos, and raise them over our body. Feel the A-Hill, I'm with the mufflers, grab them like a muffler. Fans in each other, they got talking with the problem with the problem. Big bottom, get them with the whole town to draw it. The round of you, second living a new, better way dynasties. I look to blue, for a joy will make you out.
Possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ballgame. He's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. So in front of the flock of fans in the stands, the Ravens get the win.